Hello again, everybody, and welcome back to CTN Ann Arbor's Game of the Week. I'm with you here, Nick Wisniewski, at beautiful, sunny, warm Holloway Field for girls field hockey between the 7-0 Pioneers taking on the 9-1 Skyline Eagles. Thank you for joining us, everybody. And we promise to have a really good one for you here this evening. Again, just by their records, you know that that's a thing. But just both these programs are storied programs here in the state of Michigan. You can always count on both of these squads to play hard and do well and always make nice runs in the playoffs. The Skyline Eagles are 2 years removed from a state championship, and Pioneer is moving forward on such a pace this season. And as usual, Holloway Field playing wonderful. Those shadows are getting long as it's getting to be about that time of the year, even though you wouldn't feel it if you're just going outside and taking a look at the thermometer. We've got low 80s at game time currently. As the sun goes down, clearly that's going to be less of an issue, but talking to both coaches before the game, this temperature and this is such a strange fall so far is going to play into what we see out on the field this evening. Here we've got Skyline in their away deep blue unis, Pioneer in their home whites, and it looks like we're about to have our first corner of the game, courtesy of the Skyline Eagles. Maddie Ellie's there, about to send it in. Skyline looks to press the attack here and throughout the course of the match. Both of these teams pride themselves on their possession game. Pioneer more so. Coach Jane Nixon really talks about the importance of possession, not making long, unnecessary passes, but rather those short, crisp passes where they're easily received and they can hold on to. And after just saying that, we see a long pass that goes just awry into the near out-of-bounds sideline. Skyline once again 9-1 on the season under Coach Nikki Barrett. Barrett's been behind the Skyline bench for 12 years now. She's seen her shares of ups and downs with these teams, but she's got this program on the right track. She is that steady hand at Skyline High School that is exactly what you need to build a winner and to keep a winner. Here's that possession play that we were talking about here with Pioneer. Slow, crisp passes. You'll see the players cutting up. That was whistled, determined. I believe that was determined as a brief penalty, so there'll be a free shot here for the Pioneers. Play it back initially. Almost scooped up there by Cameron Wiseman. Nearly got into that passing lane. She could have been off to the races. We've got 11:30 left to play here in this first quarter. For those of you real field hockey enthusiasts, you would know that halves used to be 2 30-minute halves in high school field hockey. 2 seasons ago that was changed. Now we've got 4 15-minute quarters. Also, for all the field hockey enthusiasts out there, you know how strong, how important that midfield play is, and you're seeing Pioneer give an example of that as they come up into the box. Reverse shot there, real big shot. First real opportunity here for either squad, and that's taken by Pioneer. Lily Solden on that shot. Both these teams have a nice, hardy group of seniors out there. By my unofficial count, the Pioneers have 10 seniors on this team, whereas Skyline is sporting 6, including their goaltender, who we'll talk about here shortly. Pioneer continues to work it around. poke determined to be illegal by Maddie Ellis. She's an aggressive player right now. I'm really liking what I'm seeing from Ellis thus far. You know, again, with the Heat playing the way it is, both coaches have told me that, you know, what they really want is fresh legs, fresh squads. The way that Coach Nixon mentioned it to me, you know, she said excuse me, it was actually Coach Barrett. Coach Barrett said, when you get tired, the first thing you lose, the first thing that goes are your skills. So she wants her girls going strong out there, and then as that goes away, they'll just sub out. So keeping fresh legs out there is going to be really important for both of these teams with this warmth. So it might be an all-out effort, especially early on, where really the energy of a matchup like this, you know, both of these teams are up for this. They're excited to play each other. They're excited to get into the flow against another really competitive, really excellent team. Pioneer flying into the zone. We'll kick that back. We'll try that again. Start up from Autumn Campbell. She gets low into that strong passing position, knocked it in. That'll be a high stick on Skyline. Pioneer won't waste any time trying to bring it in. Skyline now on the counterattack. They've got numbers, so you might see them cut it right into the middle. Excellent passing there by Skyline, but just couldn't receive it down near that 5-yard marker. Really nice push, really nice fast break there by the Eagles. Look for opportunities like that, but again, with the way the Heat is, those might be few and far between this evening. Or as legs get a little bit more tired, you might see those fresher legs pushing through on plays like that. There's that stout Skyline defense marking their players, making sure they're in those passing lanes, not giving the Pioneers any opportunities. Till here comes a big one, wind up, no go. Ball goes right of goaltender Madeline Williker. But we'll have a restart out in front. Pioneers trying to look through those lanes, trying to find somebody open, somebody moving. But again, Skyline with that excellent defense, marking players really well, staying in front of players really well, doing a great job stick handling. High bouncing ball all the way up the field. Chased down, but had her pocket picked by one of the Pioneer defenders. Another whistle. For the most part, whistles have been at a minimum as far as field hockey is concerned thus far. Oh, another great play up there by Cameron Wiseman, but just didn't have enough players in front of her, didn't have any help. Great job getting in there. Jumped on the opportunity, but none of her fellow attackers were up and ready for that challenge. You get Jessica Courtwright there, number 1 for the Skyline Eagles, committed to Ohio State University. And that's another aspect of these programs and what Skyline has been able to accomplish in recent years, or all the years that Coach Barrett has been here. You know, she's talked about how she's got players playing at D2 schools. She's got players increasingly playing at these D1 programs. So she's molding these young players into excellent field hockey players. But of course, you'll never hear her say something like that, nor do you hear Coach Nixon say anything like that. They both go on about how there are so many club teams in Ann Arbor. You know, you're not going to get a lot of field hockey across this state, but Ann Arbor, it's a hotbed. So they'll always give credit to club coaches, you know, coaches each other, and the diversity that happens out here in Washtenaw County. You've got Corrine Courtwright getting that one started. Corrine, younger sister, sophomore but shouldering a lot of playing time so far this season for the Eagles. Big shot up as that one bounces over the defender's stick. Still picked up by the Eagles, trying to keep this in. Trying to keep that attack, keep pressing that attack onto the Pioneers. Eagles haven't had a shot on goal quite yet. Pioneers with that early opportunity. But other than that, it has been a game of possession. Has been a game of kind of trying to figure out where the openings are, where the openings will be. Poking in here and there and seeing what's available to them. Here's goalkeeper Maddie Grand for the Pioneers. Pioneer player switches field, trying to find a more open seam. Pocket picked there by the Pioneer player, and they've got a few numbers going in. Played it back right, tried to get it back into the middle.
It's a corner for Pioneer.
And it looks like we're about to have a free shot by the Pioneers.
Mae Flanders will inbound.
This one will come in from the goal line. Mae Flanders will start this off. We'll see how the Pioneers break, and more importantly, we'll see how the Eagles break out of that goal, trying to mark up every player they can, clearly keeping their stick low, waiting for that shot to come around. Pass around to the near side, shot up, saved! Couldn't even make it through. Great job by the Skyline defense to make sure that that one didn't even make it into goalkeeper Maddie Wilker. Quality effort there by Skyline defense. Pioneer not to be deterred though, still trying to keep it moving. And another long pass by the Eagles. They've done a really nice job of sending those out, finding that open player, pressing the attack. I'm wondering if Pioneer's not used to having this sort of aggressiveness down in their end. Despite that earlier match in the season, a little over a month ago, where again Pioneer came out 1-0 victors. Pioneer's been on a nice roll. They've put the ball in the net an awful lot, and they are not giving up many goals. See the Eagles huddling up there, ready to break and go into their offensive scheme.
Tiara Pachachian has the ball to insert.
Now will be the Eagles' chance to see what they can do with their set offensive play. Nice roll out the middle, received, and they're just going for the big shot. Oh, right out in front. Great diving save by the Pioneer defender. Incredible. Incredible effort there by the Pioneer player. Pioneer goaltender Maddie Grand was way out of position there, but the defender made that dive, knocked it away, and that is a heads-up play and a heroic play to keep this match tied 0-0 with 1 minute left to play now in this first quarter. That's a little bit of a nerve-wracking play. I'm sure nobody on the Pioneer sideline is interested in seeing something like that again, but Skyline looking to replicate that. One more pass around the edge instead of that big, heavy shot up top. Chips it in towards the goalkeeper, but no. Knocked away, and the Pioneers will start off hoping to play some of that possession and give their defense, give their goalkeeper a little bit of a breather after some heavy moments down on their end. However, where they're at right now with only 8 seconds left to go, time will be ticking down.
The end of the first quarter.
That will do it for the first quarter of play. A quick, fast-paced quarter. We're looking forward to much of the same for the rest of this game of the week. Stick around. We will be right back.
Ottawa is about to be one of the first cities in Canada with advisory cycling lanes. Popular in Europe and in the US, the system is great for adding cycling lanes to streets where they wouldn't otherwise fit, narrow roads with low volume traffic and low speeds. Here's how they work. Traffic from both sides share one center lane. Cycling lanes are placed on each side of the road. When there are two drivers traveling in opposite directions, the vehicles move into the cycling lanes to pass each other safely. What happens if there's a bike in the cycling lane? Whoever is in front has the right of way. Vehicles travel behind the bike, but can then move back into the center lane when it is safe to do so. It is a whole new way for drivers and cyclists to share the road.
The locations for the advisory bike lanes in Ann Arbor have been deployed on East Summit Street, Granger between State Street and Packard, and in the downtown on East William Street and South First Avenue.
Here to drop off my gear.
And welcome back, everybody, to the start of the second quarter here at Holloway Field. Women's field hockey between Skyline Eagles and the Pioneer Pioneers. Skyline starting that one off with that high flip. As you can see, no score as of yet, but some really nice opportunities for both teams right now. And this has been a pretty back and forth game so far. We're looking to see more of that, and we're about to see more of that right here. Shot right across the goal mouth, but just wide once again. And the Eagles continue to be aggressive, play aggressive, and get quality opportunities down in the Pioneer zone. And here's been one of the real issues so far for the Pioneers, is just getting it back out of their defensive end and moving the ball up forward. But when they get up there, they've had some great opportunities. They've taken advantage of some whistles coming their way, had some nice set plays, and they're gonna keep being aggressive here. No rush on this one, just looking for your open player there. Shot over to Gracie Harlock. Senior midfielder. Carries up into problems, though. They'll send it back and try to switch fields. Over-aggressive defender there for Skyline. Opens up an opportunity here for the Pioneers. Sends it into that scrum in the middle, but they're going to say the ball went off a knee.
Corner, Pioneer.
And you're about to have another Pioneer set play. These opportunities are few and far between in these matches, so Pioneers really got to start taking advantage of these chances. I can say that Skyline's done an excellent job of marking players, though, getting out and trying to just be in the middle of everything. You see those set play masks. It is nearly October, so it's almost Michael Myers, Jason Voorhees time. And A killer shot goes into the back of the net. Goal Pioneers.
Pioneers. Natalie Millman. The assist to Zoe Bonat.
That'll be Natalie Millman put the biscuit in the basket there. .12:48 left to play in this quarter. Pioneers strikes first. That oh so important first goal in a matchup like this. Now that both squads have felt each other out a little bit, getting an understanding for strengths and weaknesses, and now you gotta wonder if Skyline is going to press a little bit. Gracie Harlock, midfielder, continues pushing it up, despite being harassed by a couple of Skyline players. Skyline keeps with that big whack, trying to get it ahead there. Pioneer with the freebie, we'll see if they go forward. They do get the cutting player right across, but once again, excellent play by the Skyline, sticks that one, and then turns around and starts the offense immediately. Skyline now with full possession, trying to work their offense in, finds that player up the middle. And now it'll be Skyline's opportunity to set up that offense and see what they can do. We're curious to see if they go for that quick one-timer shot right off the bat. You can see Jessica Court right there. You're going to be looking at her. Decision was probably made by her whether she's going to take that big swing at it or maybe continue to pass the ball around and find one other open player. Courtright receives, sends it back to her left. Big shot, but just goes right of Maddie Grand. Grand in excellent position, ready to kick that one away. Maddie Grand, sophomore goalkeeper, doing a really nice job so far, keeping her composure after quite a bit of work here in this first quarter and a half. Pioneer moving forward once again. Finds Leela Harlack on that left side. Just got Harlock bookends out here for the Pioneers. Leela Harlock playing forward. Gracie, the midfielder, under your near lower portion of your TV screen. Be easier for everybody if they were number 2 and number 3, but hey, nobody's judging. Skyline now pressing that attack, quickly getting those players up. Pioneers defense stays stout, but cannot clear their zone, which continues to be that issue. Just great job by the Skyline midfielders and Skyline forwards to do this forechecking, to make sure to harass those Pioneer defenders just a little bit, just to make them make smallish mistakes so they can get that ball back down into their zone. There's that big whack, just trying to keep it out of their midfield area, get it back down, force Pioneer to start their offense again down by their goal. And with Skyline, they're hoping to continue to press their defense and keep this strategy that they've been doing, just aggressive. Almost a full field press, if nothing else. Important to find that player in the middle. Great job there by Courtright once again. one of the Courtright sisters getting it in. Really nice pass sent over to Gracie. Leela Harlock now. I think maybe the offensive players, maybe those forwards weren't quite ready for that one to come in at that velocity. And they were all caught off a little bit off guard. It's a rare opportunity for Skyline to start things out, but they're less interested in that possession, just more interested in knocking it away and letting Pioneer players start their offense from just a little bit further away. Field switched up very nicely there by the Pioneers, but well defended by the Eagles, and they've got numbers coming upfield. They're going to press this attack as they've been doing so well until that ball scoots away. Nice off-balance pass to keep that more forward attack moving. Quality job by Joyce Caffey there, senior, one of his many Skyline seniors, staying in position, ready for that pass, got in there and avoided any further delving into her territory. Oh, some fancy stick work there by the Pioneer defender, and a little bit of contact afterwards. No whistle on the play. Play continues. Courtright once again. Straw that stirs the drink for the Eagles.
Eagles point.
And we'll have another set play for Skyline. Skyline trying to even things up here with 6:04 left to go in this second quarter.
Once again, Kiara Pachachian.
It'll be Kiara Chakchin starting playoff. Sophomore player, one of these young players looking to these seniors, these senior leaders that both coaches talk so much about. Ball worked around. Courtright with a big swing at it. And hit in right in front of the goalkeeper. Nice shot there by Cameron Wiseman. And we have got a tie match right now as Skyline
Gets the equalizer for
notches their
Skyline.
equalizing goal.
Mary Huffman, number 9, in for Pioneer.
You had to figure it was only a matter of time in the way that Skyline was buzzing around that net, all the opportunities that they had, and all of the offensive weapons. They were bound to get on the board. And Cameron Wiseman made that happen for her team. Pioneer looking to answer, though. Pioneer really pressing that attack now. Really great, technically strong pass interception there by Corrine Courtright. He got practically a jump ball there. Whistle dead, and that'll be Pioneer moving it forward. I believe they're going to make her move it back a little bit. Pioneer playing that possession field hockey play, working it around rather than trying to take any aggressive, unnecessary leaps. Madeline Ellies with some fancy stick work down there. We've seen some really nice things from her so far. Just an aggressive player, and she seems very strong on that stick. I'm gonna say that that one went off a high portion
Clock
of
is
the
being
leg.
reset.
Things will reset for the Eagles still. Nice stick work by the Eagle defenders. Ellie's poked that one away. Kilbride getting the offense started. Shoots it up there to Cameron Wiseman once again. She's already got one goal under her belt this evening. She might have a nose for the net. We'll see how it goes throughout the course of this evening. Big shot played off of Corrine Courtright. Courtright will get things started, got her head up, looking for a teammate to make a move. She found that teammate in Sadie Schultz. Here we can see some players switching on the fly. Got Lily Solden coming in for the Pioneers. It's freshman Lily Solden coming in for the Pioneers.
Now in for Pioneer.
Once again,
number
as
10,
Coach
Lily
Nixon had mentioned,
Solden.
she wants to keep everybody fresh. She doesn't want to have anybody getting tired. Trying to keep as many strong legs out there as possible. So we'll see a lot more subbing in and out as this one continues. Quick action, moving back up. Only 2:24 left to go. I'm sure that the Eagles will continue this pressing attack. That Pioneer defender whiffs on it, but still stays with it. Keeps her head down, keeps playing it forward, and then smacks it forward up to her. Gets it up to Sadie there. That one went right by Gracie Harlock, but she stays on the attack, keeps pressing, keeps that stick down there, not falling for any of that stick work. Nonetheless, Joyce Caffey, senior leader back there, staying with the play and making sure that they keep possession, keep this thing all tied up for right now. Caffey continues to play very conservatively, keeping that body between her and that attacking forward. Harlock to Harlock now, both of them playing right side of this field. We've got down to 1 minute to go here in this first half of field hockey from Holloway Field.
The corner for Pioneer.
Now, Pioneer with a major opportunity, monster opportunity here with only 43 seconds left in this half to take this lead back.
Natalie Millman with the ball.
See that one starting off with Millman. We'll see if she's going to be looking for one of the Harlock sisters. Waiting for a big one-timer or passing it around a little bit. Got to get moving on with only 20 seconds left to go here in this first half. And that one scoots right by the goalkeeper, just to the right, gets it inside the post, and Pioneer goal. It is now 2-1 Pioneer, taking that lead before going into halftime.
Scored that Cece Mapsner with the goal. The assist to Natalie Millman.
Senior CC Maxiner. Scores that one with a mere 20 seconds left to go in this first half. And that's exactly what you want if you are Coach Nixon.
2-1.
And that's exactly what you want if you are a Game of the Week viewer. 2-1 right now as we go into halftime. Stick around. You are bound to see more big shots, more big plays and everything you expect from Game of the Week. Stick around, we will be right back.
Healthy streets can help people keep safe during COVID-19. But not all healthy streets in Ann Arbor are the same. In downtown, full closures, which means no cars and gives businesses and restaurants more room for outdoor dining and shopping. These occur on weekends, though some locations have been approved for 24/7 closures. On major streets, this can mean the addition of bike lanes, which is done by reconfiguring the existing road markings to make room. On residential streets, signage is used to ask drivers to slow down and be aware of pedestrians and cyclists, and to warn them against using the street as a cut-through. Help us and each other by being kind, patient, and safe.
Greasy pizza boxes.
Ugh, glass bottles not emptied.
Yogurt containers with. Ew! Cat food still in the can is bad.
But oh, so good.
Hey, what are you doing?
Relax, Mom. We're here to help.
Oh, this stuff could ruin the entire recycling load.
Wow, I had no idea.
Chill. We'll show you the ropes.
Michigan needs to recycle better, and that change starts with you. Learn the rules of recycling at recyclingraccoons.org.
Ann Arbor is home to more than 150 parks. That's 150 reasons to get out and get active around town. In addition to more traditional parks, Ann Arbor has some unique amenities, like the Universal Access Playground, Ann Arbor Skate Park, and 2 disc golf courses, all free of charge. With all of this and more, Ann Arbor is sure to have something fun for everyone. Come out and see for yourself. Visit a2gov.org/parks or call 734-794-6230 for more information.
Welcome back in, everybody, to Holloway Field for CTN's Game of the Week. Nick Wisniewski with you here for all the play-by-play action, and there has been action. This first half is exactly what you would expect from these two powerhouse programs from Washtenaw County and really the entire state of Michigan. Pioneer currently up 2-1. Goals by Natalie Millman and CC Maxiner, with only 20 seconds left to go to give the Pioneers that lead back at the end of the first half. Cameron Wiseman putting the biscuit in the basket for Skyline so far, but this match has been really nice back and forth. If you're interested in some exciting field hockey and seeing a game that's played well, played textbook, and back and forth, you are in the right spot this evening. Holloway Field is where it is at, and we'll see, here it is, Skyline pushing that attack right from the get-go. This might be the switch that Pioneer needs. They might have talked about this change up in strategy at halftime. Pioneers having a real hard time from time to time getting it out of their own defensive end. That is, the Eagles were playing very aggressively, poke checking and getting the ball back, as we'll see right here. So we might see a little bit of a different strategy from the Pioneers here in this second half. Coach Jane Nixon, not known to just sit around and let things happen, let things come to her. She's going to make those aggressive changes. And if you've ever talked to Coach Nixon, you know what a ball of energy she is. She's smiling the whole time. She's having a great time at all times. She's just loving life and moving forward and just enjoying her job working with these young ladies. You see a big shot moving that ball up for the Pioneers, but could not hold on to it there. Now you're seeing those Pioneer midfielders a little more aggressive, trying to step up into those passing lanes, trying to reverse the attack as quickly as possible. Sadie Schultz starting this one off, looking for her players down in the corner. It's Cameron Wiseman, our lone Eagle goal scorer, still out there. To my knowledge, I do not believe she's had a breather yet and still going strong. Ball coming up there now with Corrine Courtright, carrying it around the outside.
Football gets a corner for the Eagles.
And here we go. Big opportunity for the Eagles. Look at this free set play. See the Pioneers going in for those full face masks.
Once again,
Can't blame them. That ball is not soft. You don't want to take one of those off the bean or even off your shin, your leg, any part of it. Your toe is one of the big issues that a lot of players have. Play started off, worked around, then a big shot and a huge rebound. Huge rebound there by the Pioneers. Really nice job there by Maddie Grand to stay in front of that, keep her head down, knock that ball away. Skyline back on the attack though, moving through it. Shot right at her chest, kicked away though, chooses not to kill it, not to stay on it, knocks it back out, and the Eagles have possession once again down in their own zone. Big saves by goaltender Maddie Grand right now, keeping her team in this, keeping her team ahead. And now the Pioneers switch up and go on the attack. As close to a breakaway as you're going to get here. Angles cut. Goalkeeper knocked it away, kicked it away. Pioneer recovers, sends it back in. Why not? Another kick away by Williker. Maddie Williker coming up huge to keep her team back in this, using those soccer skills, knocking it around. She's a former soccer player. She did not play goal when she played soccer. Also, never played goal before this season in field hockey. You know, when I asked Coach Barrett about that, you know, she just kept going on and on about how fearless this young lady is, and that to me is the perfect adjective, because man, I'm not getting in front of that ball ever, and she's done a great job. Skyline, after shaking off those defensive efforts, they bring the ball back into their side, but Pioneer ever on the attack. Cutting through is Mae Flanders. See, Ava Marble gave up on that one, decided to play back and try to continue that forecheck, that aggressive forecheck that's kept the Eagles so much in this game. Sadie Schultz will start this one out, looking for a player to move. See if she gets in that low crouch pass. Instead, that's a play back. Trying to get it to Corrine Courtright. Neither player really getting great possession on that one, but ball moving forward until the whistle blows. Pioneer ball moving up now. Outstanding effort there by Sadie Schultz. Just moving forward, just playing strong, getting in the mix, leaving everything out there. Pioneer starts their attack up the near sideline once again. That's Natalie Millman, one of the Pioneer goal scorers, getting the party started. And another kick away there by Williker. That's her go-to. Hard worker Williker there. Again, fearless young lady. Exactly the type of player, exactly the type of senior you want behind that net. What she lacks in the experience of that position, she more than makes up for in the hard work and showing off exactly the work ethic that it takes to be successful in this Skyline program. Pioneer pushing forward, far side now. Working it up that right side, that strong stick side. Still 7 minutes to go here in this third quarter from Holloway Field. And the sun is continuing to set, continuing to go down. Lights above the field are on. And the crowd's excited to be out here. You get a nice warm Monday night. You're gonna get some fans out here at Holloway Field to check out this action. And if you want to check out this action, please check us out on YouTube at any time. Like, subscribe, check it out. Enjoy all of the Game of the Week action in scintillating high def. Back to the action here. Pioneer player comes in. Shot, bouncing ball, and it bounces its way into the goal. Not sure if anybody got a stick on that or that came from that far outside shot. I wonder if there's any sort of redirection.
Gets the goal. The assist to Natalie Millman.
And now with 3 goals now for the Pioneers, up to the 3-1 lead. Wonder if you're going to start to see Skyline press a little bit more. They're going to need to get aggressive. Try to get themselves back into this one. You know Pioneer will not be stopping their attack. They've seen what works for them so far. They're going to keep after that.
Correction on the goal. We believe the assist goes to Lily Soldan.
First opportunities for the Eagles. Big shot and redirected right in front of Grand. Just skirted that one away behind the net to the side of the net. But those are the opportunities that Skyline might be taking from here on out. Big shot, maybe you can get a little redirection. You never know what might happen. It up to May Flanders. Looking for that cutting player right up the middle, that ideal cutting player right up the middle. You can find whoever that might be, try for a redirection. Or if they've got time to catch it, turn around and put a little wood on it. It's the ideal spot you're looking for. Flanders carries it in before Skyline defenders converge on her. The Pioneer doing a really nice job of holding this in their zone. There's that possession game that Coach Nixon goes on and on about, talks about how important it is to keep possession of the ball and keep these short passes the way you need to have them. Green Courtright moving up now. Oh, and that was what happened with Grand there. That ball got knocked in. I don't see. That was waved off. That was not a goal, despite that one. And I think that's why Grand was confused. She knew that play was been whistled, stopped, and redirected. And then the confusion came through. That one went 5-hole. Good communication there between her and the official. She knew what she was doing. She had her head on a swivel. She was ready for that. Oh, and there's Williker going to kick one away, whiffed on it, And that one made it past her. That one got into the
Ball
net.
came from outside the box.
But prior to that, another no goal. I believe they had 2 players in the box or an offside penalty.
Just like the Skyline goal.
And that is two balls in the back of the net. Both waved off because of earlier whistles. But the action continues here at Holloway Field. Clock ticking down, 3:08 left to go here in this
Pioneer
quarter.
substitutions. Number 4, Autumn Campbell. Number 20, Lizzie Kinsey.
Pass skirts by, outstretched stick, just couldn't quite get that one reined in. Chasing that one down in the corner, Cameron Wiseman, after getting a quick breather. She's back out there. She's been in the mix of a lot of plays for the Eagles. You've seen exactly what she brings to the table. Obviously the lone Eagles goal this evening, but also just doing a great job of working the ball around and just always being in the mix. She's one of those key agitators that we've seen from the Eagles this evening. Always going after those Pioneer defenders, always getting in the middle and just playing really hard. But when you are playing hard like that on a warm night like this, you're going to need those breathers. You're going to have to take some breaks here and there. Sadie Schultz carries it up, gets it to Courtwright. Courtwright with her head right up, taking ready for a big swing. Stopped it right in front of the goal though. Now it's up to the Pioneer defenders to work away from this trouble. Not wasting any time, while a few of those Eagles players with their backs to him trying to hit it out. Courtwright will not be denied though. As ever, right in the middle, feeling the pressure at all times. When those players are coming up straight the middle that way, there's not a lot of room to work with. And just being aware of where the other players are and being aware of where you are in space is oh so important. Courtwright is really, really good at doing this. And now, big offensive opportunity here for the Eagles, only with 43 seconds left to go in this third quarter. They would love to take advantage of this play right here. Sent out to Courtwright, received, and then a big stick shot out in front, stopped by the goalkeeper, Williker. Sorry, stopped by the goalkeeper, Grand. I might just keep saying Maddie for goalkeepers. That's both of their first names. See Skyline huddled up, but whatever they're about to do, they need to make it happen fast, as there is a mere 4 seconds left here in this first quarter. Play will continue until this one gets sent out though. Started off to Courtwright. Couldn't receive it cleanly, however. That ball went in, but there
No goal.
no goal. No goal. Official had whistled that one off. And despite putting that one in, despite a huge effort by the Eagles there at the end, they're down 2 goals now, moving into this fourth and final quarter here at Holloway Field. If any team can pull this off, it is going to be the Skyline Eagles. Offensively, they've just played really well. And stick around for this fourth and final deciding quarter from Holloway Field.
We know what it's like to go to war, to bravely step forward and sacrifice for what you believe is right. We see those who are redefining what it means to serve, to be a patriot, a hero, and to save lives. From our nation's injured veterans to the faces of courage across America today, we see you, we support you, we salute you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you for your service.
And welcome back, everybody, for fourth quarter action of women's field hockey here from Holloway Field on the campus of Pioneer High School. Pioneers are currently up 3-1 over their rival Skyline Eagles, but anything could happen. We've seen the Eagles with a ton of opportunities, especially in that third quarter. They had some chances, even one right before the end of the quarter. So I'm going to say that no lead is safe currently, and the Eagles are about to leave it all out there to try to equalize this game. Not to be outdone, the Pioneers are still playing really, really well. Fundamentally, they are always strong, as you're seeing, and they don't get flustered by mistakes. They don't get flustered by aggressive play in front of them, and they've got no problem changing up their game plan here and there as well. Obviously, they are led by some excellent players, and it's a team effort. They're doing really, really well this evening. And this season, once again, they are 7-0 thus far. Jessica Courtright, as we've seen so often, coming up. Also coming up on your screen right now, all the social media and places you can find CTN Ann Arbor and the game of the week. Check us out on Twitter. Go to the YouTube page. See all of these games. Watch them over and over again. Like, subscribe, as the kids say. See those ultra aggressive Eagles and their forechecking, ready to try to poke that away, get some more opportunities offensively. Pioneer clearly in no rush. They're more than happy to work that ball around. More than happy to work that ball around and kill a little bit of time, kill as much time as they can, and all in the hope to find one of those open players, which they found moving upfield. The ball right in front of Williker. No shot taken, and the Eagles will press it forward with a big flip right up to midfield. Gracie Harlock received that last high ball coming into midfield. Textbook job of stopping it, receiving it, and then trying to get her offense moving. Eagles coming up. They don't have numbers, but they're going to push anyway. That one scoots out front. Sent off into the corner. You've got Morgan Nalipa. Pioneers D quickly squashes that Eagles opportunity. Going strong is fully in play for the Pioneers here. They're not resting on their laurels. While they're moving things around a little bit, they're more than happy to keep pushing forward and pushing one more into the net. I believe that was Mae Flanders.
Louis Soldan.
Or it could have been Kate Solden, number 19, ended up putting that one into the net. And that will make a commanding 4-1 Pioneer lead. now with a big lead. Pioneers will try not to get stuck on their heels, get that counter punch. They want to avoid that counter punch as much as possible. See that sideline start out by the Eagles. They've made themselves at home down in their offensive end. And plenty of opportunities, just not as many as went in as they have for the Pioneers so far tonight. But the Eagles have a lot to take away from this game in a positive way. But also when you're a team like the Eagles, when you are a program like the Eagles, moral victories will only take you so far. They're not interested in, oh, we played well. They're not interested in, we gave them a run. They want to win, and that's the takeaway. And it's so important for these girls to play hard and lead with that type of mentality. And that's the type of mentality that creates programs like they've got over at Skyline. You know, when these programs are both playing well, anybody will always tell you about that senior leadership and leading by example. And here we're seeing it by the Eagles. Those seniors are playing out hard. They're playing out strong. 9 minutes left to go, down 3 goals. There's no quit in these forwards here for the Skyline Eagles. And that's a product of Coach Barrett. You see there, searching for the ball, trying to get it out ahead. Really nice dipsy-do play by Cameron Wiseman. She's been a real offensive star here tonight. Again, she's got the lone goal for the Eagles, but she's been in the mix almost every time that the Eagles have had a really quality opportunity. You see, making a little bit of space. Courtright trying to find something open, flips it up into the middle. It's stopped by 2 strong Pioneer defenders, and then turned upfield ever so quickly. And now you see the Pioneers with numbers. Sends it up to the middle, wide open shot, kicked away by Williker. A Williker special, that kick away. Pioneers sticking with it though. Trying to keep it in that offensive end. Skyline's probably had enough of that. Just knock it away, give everybody down on the defensive end a little breathing room. Kate Solden, though, keeps things moving, keeping low to the ground. Excellent stick work. Whistle on Skyline, but they still found a way to pick that pocket, get possession back. Pioneers start their offense again. Skyline really pressing the attack. They know they've got no time to waste, so even if they don't have numbers, they're going to be pushing forward. And you know, those forwards for Skyline, you've got Jessica Courtright, you've got Corrine Courtright, you've got Cameron Wiseman. All of them are more than capable of putting the ball in the net. But more importantly, really capable of stick handling, playing really well and working their way to get the shot that they need, or to get that opening, to see a fellow forward get open a little bit so that they can redirect a shot. Pioneer continues to muscle forward. Doesn't matter who it is, whether it's a Natalie Millman, whether it is a Maxiner, Solden playing so well tonight. Just a lot of different options, and everybody really chipping in for the Pioneers. Team effort as usual from Pi High. Team effort by everybody from the CTN crew tonight as well. I hope the camera operators are doing well up on top of the press box, enjoying some of this weather. Those cold fall nights are right around the corner. So you've got to get these in while you can. Ball scoots through pretty much everybody there. The Eagles will grab that as quickly as they can in order to try to turn this guy back upfield and get at least a couple more opportunities here with only 5:24 left to play here in this matchup. Get one through. Seemed like just about everybody got a stick on that one, or the ball jumped over anybody else's stick. But the Pioneer defenders come up big and try to shoot back into the zone quickly. Whistle on Skyline. This will continue to let the Pioneers inch forward into their zone. Long pass cutting through players. Great eye to find that player down in the corner. May Flanders there. Receiving that one nicely, just couldn't turn it towards the net, but does turn it into another offensive play here for the Pioneers. See what the strategy will be here. I believe that'll be May Flanders that will start this off. Flanders, another one of those seniors, those many seniors, 10 seniors on this Pioneer team. Flanders a hard shot right over. Pioneer playing patiently. And then a big stick out right in front of Williker, another kick away. And Pioneer will have another opportunity. Somebody needs to call Williker and let her know that she has a stick. She can use that thing. She's allowed. But she's just way more interested in booting that ball out. And I'm here for it because that's pretty fun. Flanders will start off again. She takes that big whack at it every time. Flanders way more interested in pace on that incoming ball than the accuracy of it. Williker knocks it away, hits it right off her chest after the rebound. She'd have to drop kick that thing if she wanted to get that one. And Williker has truly, truly been tested here this evening by some of the best, maybe the best offense in the entire state. So she can she can hold her head up high after this one. And if you're playing either of these squads, there's no shame in losing to either of these teams, obviously. Again, we've talked about it over and over. These programs are the cream of the crop in the state. And coming away from this one, there's always going to be lessons, but this is their second matchup. Who knows, coming in states, they might see each other again in the state tournament at the end of the season. So any takeaways you can get, any film you can get on your opponents, and think about what can happen next game. See what little things worked best and what adjustments were made that helped your team win is the whole name of the game at this point. And either one of these coaches would be able to do that with the experience that either of them have. More stout defense by the Pioneers. Those Pioneer defenders have been in the right spot consistently all night long. And they've really made Maddie Grand's night easy. She hasn't faced too many shots. She hasn't felt too much pressure. And it is all because of those defenders down there for the Pioneers. They've done a great job of helping her out in front of the net. And one more at least one more chance, offensive chance here for the Eagles. Start off down there by Madeline Ellis. We've seen a lot of her tonight. She's an aggressive player, just a spark plug down there. Tons of energy starting things off. Getting it out to Courtright. But they are converging on her. They know what Courtright is capable of. They know that she's an excellent offensive player. So they are zoned in on her immediately. They're going to have one. Honestly, it seems like they've had two defenders up in her grill every chance they could. She has not had a lot of room to work this evening.
Madeline Ellie to inbound.
And another opportunity coming up here for the Eagles. Courtright receives, passes it to little sister, Corrine. And another whistle.
Number 3.
We'll just run this one back. Now, this is with only 2 minutes left to go here in this quarter. These are the little things that you may be running into a little bit. Just tired plays. As Coach Barrett had mentioned, the first things to go when you're tired are those skills, and truer words have never been spoken. Big shot by Courtright, the shot that they finally wanted, but that one goes left. And the Pioneers have dodged a big bullet there, several big bullets there. Just an outstanding job all around by the Pioneers defensive unit there. Play after play, shooting up out of that net, getting in front of the ball, sacrificing your body in front of that ball. Just a lot to like about those last few minutes and what they accomplished. And Pioneer player hit the dirt over on that far end. But nonetheless, they will come up with it and keep moving forward. Also moving forward, always moving forward, this CTN crew that I'm so happy to be a part of, so grateful to be back in the booth here. Thank you so much to our camera operators, Beth Lundy, Katsumi Nagai, director of this program and director in our hearts, Rob Cross, just pulling all the strings down there. Thank you so much for everything that all of you are doing. Folks, thank you, as usual, for tuning in to CTN's Game of the Week. With only 37 seconds left of this one, please keep an eye out. Turn on your TVs, check out YouTube. We've got more stuff coming. We've got more games happening as this fall season continues on. There's a lot going on here in this town between all of these three schools, and just a great, great fall to be out and see some great athletics. And we're doing our best to give you the best programming possible to see all of these games and all of these great matchups. So thanks for tuning in. We always appreciate it. With a mere 15 seconds left to play here in this one, really tough to pick a key player of the game. Just so many strong performances by the Pioneers. Everybody chipping in, everybody putting the ball in the net. Natalie Millman with a goal and 2 assists unofficially. I would have to go and give her the unofficial key player of the game. That'd be Natalie Millman. But the official game is officially ended. Final score here at Pioneer High School.
Skyline
4 for Pioneer, 1 for Skyline Eagles. Once again, thank you everybody for joining us. We'll see you next time on CTN's Game of the Week from Holloway Field. I am Nick Wisniewski. Goodbye, everybody.
The parking lot and make it a safe trip home. Pioneer fans, will see you here Wednesday when the Pioneers take on the